What's up everybody? Today I will be making mochi muffins. This is a recipe that I have been anticipating to make for so long and have kept it in my back pocket, but never had all of the ingredients that I needed to do to make these beautiful mochi muffins. It requires coconut milk and a lot of butter. So without further ado, let's get started. Yeah!
The mochi muffins require that you use mochiko flour, but you could also use glutinous rice flour. So this is a very cheap alternative that you could find at your local Asian, Chinese grocery store for like maybe $1 or so. So 1 cup of this, and we are well along our way. The recipe calls for a 1/4 cup of melted butter, but I did not cap it and the butter exploded all over the microwave, so I'm left with less than 1/2 ounce of butter. So instead I'll be substituting it for coconut oil. Healthy alternative, probably good also for butter mochi. 2 cups of mochiko sweet flour / not mochiko off-brand mochiko rice flour. 1 cup of brown sugar. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, or in Japanese they call it shio salt. Mix it all together till the roll goes round and round. Now in a separate bowl, we are gonna add our coconut milk right here. It's a full fat coconut milk. It looks like a coconut on the inside. Plop that in. Add our oil. So I have my butter, the leftovers from exploding in the microwave, the survivors, and then the rest of my coconut oil that made up to supplement the butter that I exploded. I'm gonna add 2 eggs. As you can see, these are my mom's hands, as symbolized by the ring on her left finger. Our daddy ringed her up. At this time, I'm gonna preheat my oven to 350. I don't like doing it at the start of it. This way I can save some electricity. And now we got 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. This stuff is expensive. It's like made out of gold or something, but super good. Now the recipe calls for a teaspoon of molasses, but I don't have molasses, so we're just gonna go with Trader Joe's Mimosa honey. 1 teaspoon honey. 20 hours later. This is a problem with honey. We will just use less than a teaspoon of honey. Now we whisk. Oh! It's kind of hard to record and whisk at the same time with one hand, so my mom is helping me to whisk, and I guess sometimes you don't need electricity. You just need good old-fashioned whisking. No need for plugs. Gotta unplug, you know what I'm saying? Now we are going to add our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients until it is completely dissolved. Oh, there you go. Give her some time to fold those in before we add the rest of our flour. Alright, here goes the rest of it. My mom is a trooper, look at her go. Okay, that is all the flour that we have in the world. Gooey action. Our oven is at 350. Almost time for us to bake. Time for the whisk. Go, electricity, go! Go, technology, go! Now I'm gonna grease the muffin tins with some butter. You could use your hands, but generously apply this all over. I can't do this with one hand. My mom says using it with my fingers is disgusting, so she got a pink little brush to brush out the sides. So you want to generously apply the butter to all of the sides so that it doesn't stick. And this way, when you pull it out, your mochi muffins are ready to go. Because it's Father's Day and I don't have another muffin tin because this recipe calls for 12 muffins, we're gonna use 6 of these heart muffin shapes. We're gonna use an ice cream scoop and pretend that we're eating ice cream to scoop in our batter into the muffin tins. Wha-bam. Keep on going, friends. The ice cream scoop took too long, so I brought in reinforcements from my favorite spoon of all time that we use to ladle soup. Let's get it. And it's a perfect size, ladies and gents. And the splatters that you see here are just authentic. We're not gonna wipe it up because this is just part of the baking process. Top it off with some sesame seeds. Woot woot. Keep saying that. And we had some extra batter here, so we filled up all of the hearts. As you can see, our hearts are very full this Father's Day. Mama. My mom's wiping off the side because she believes that authenticity is not the best if you're trying to be professional. So we are looking clean tonight, folks. Time to sesame my hearts. Oops, I am floundering. Sesame me, sesame you, sesame me and you on Sesame Street. And then we hit them with the white sesame seeds. Go, 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 go. Eat, eat, eat. Just to add a little pizzazz because we need innovation in our lives, I'm gonna add a little matcha to some lucky customers. So now you got some green hearts looking ones, and into the oven we go. Into the oven. Into the oven. And there we have it, folks. Heat this for, let me check my handy dandy notes. 55 to 65 minutes. So hit that timer. Let's do 55 for now. Start, and we say hasta la vista. See you in an hour, baby. See you in an hour, baby. Can't discount the cleanup, guys. It's part of the real process. Put the sesame seeds back in. You have all of these dishes now that you gotta wash. This is labor of love that comes with cooking. Beautiful mess that is created afterwards. Little specks of sesame seeds and our batter. How cute. It remains with us today. Got some eager beavers awaiting the arrival of our precious babies that are in the oven for 17 more minutes. They're hungry, bro. Let's see the beauties. They're rising. They're rising. Ooh, the matcha ones. They're looking a little like spinach puffs. Here are the finished mochi muffins. We have it on an aesthetic wireframe, but look at these hearts. Some are a little deflated, some are pulsing with a lot of love, a little bit overflated, but here's how they turned out. Yum yum for your tum tum, and we have here a matcha mochi muffin. Let's see how it tastes. Not bad. I taste the mochi. I taste the matcha. That's pretty good, y'all. Time to call everyone down to eat these delicious mochi muffins. We out. Tea time. We are eating all of the muffins. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at this. This is the matcha one. It's not mochi, but look at this bowl. Wow. Everybody. That's mochi for ya. Let's do it with the heart. When you get your heart broken, you gotta rip it out. But you all know that you still got that mochi filling. That mochi filling. You got some type of feeling? Feeling some type of way? And it's mochi. Cannot be replaced unless you stick the mochi back together.